It's Friday Night Football on the KCKPS Sports Network. The undefeated Washington Wildcats roll into Schlegel Stadium 6-0, lighting up scoreboards and rewriting records. But tonight, the 3-3 Schlegel Stallions are ready to defend home turf and prove that they belong among the best in Kansas City, Kansas. It's power versus pride. Washington versus Schlegel. Next. Tonight, two programs, one floor, and a statement waiting to be made. Sumner Academy and Schlegel, conference rivals, collide under the lights. This is high school basketball at its best. You're watching KCKPS Sports Network Basketball.
Tonight, two programs. One headed in one direction and the other headed in another direction. The Wildcats, losers to North Kansas City last night, need a win to host Sub-State. The Stallions just need a win to get into Sub-State. We're at Washington on KCKPS Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Jarius Jones, and I am joined by Coach Larry. Wow. Tonight, you are here at the gymnasium of F.L. Schlegel High School, a very familiar confines here. I am so delighted that we get a chance to bring on the Sumner Academy Sabres as they hit the road here against the Schlegel Stallions.
Yeah, Doc, both of these teams have played a really tough schedule up until this point right now, and this game tonight is going to be tough for both of them as well. And what they're going to look for is the team that comes out of this will have confidence and momentum going into the rest of the season.
Well, let's take a look at how each team arrives at tonight's matchup, starting with the visiting team, the Sumner Academy Sabres. Now, when you look at Sumner's journey, Coach, so far the 5-5 record really doesn't quite tell the full story. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Football on the KCKPS Sports Network. We're live from Schlegel Stadium, where the undefeated Washington Wildcats take on the 3-3 Stallions. I'm Dr. Jarius Jones, joined by Coach Mo and Coach Larry. And fellas, this one has some big storylines.
Absolutely, Dr. J. Washington's been on a tear. Over 60 points in almost every game this season. Even when they didn't score 60, like against Central and Missouri, they still put up 48.
And it's not just scoring, it's domination, Coach. They are balanced on offense, their defense, and they're very disciplined on the defensive side of the ball, and they flat out explosive on offense. That's why they're 6-0 and ranked number 1 in 5A East.
Look at those scores. The Wildcat team has been steamrolling the competition. Sumner, 62-20. Bishop Ward, 62-42. Harmon, 61-0. Central, 49-26. Atchison, 82-44.
No, we ain't gonna say the last one.
Wyandotte Bulldogs, 70-0. Gentlemen,
Man, they hurt my dog.
Gentlemen, I know they're hurting, and I'm excited because they haven't hurt my team yet. We still have hope. But gentlemen, we all are fans of these kids, of our scholars here. What's going on at Washington?
Man, it's just a testament to Coach Smith. He's been a leader. He's been putting discipline and building a program for years. And now, like he said earlier this year, he's got the team to do it. And they're building with the accountability. Welcome to Art Lawrence Stadium at Harmon High School for tonight's matchup between the Harmon Hawks and the Wyandotte Bulldogs. Alongside me is Coach Larry. Larry, these aren't playoff teams, but there's a lot of value.
Yeah, that's right, Coach Mo. Tonight is about foundation, pride, and preparing for the future of the sport.
Before we break it down further, Let's hear from the coaches themselves. First up, Harmon's coach, followed by Wyandott's coach.
It's another edition of Pep Talk. I'm Marco Johnson, and I'm with
Coach Keith O'Neill.
Coach. What's the mindset for this season?
So we have a mentality at JC Harmon called the No X mentality philosophy that I created. Basically, just to keep it short, it just goes based off 3 key principles.
Gentlemen, let's now meet the 3 Wildcats that are helping to drive this historic run. Number 8, Savion Stone.
Senior quarterback. He's the engine that makes it all go.
Over 1,600 yards passing with 22 TDs, 875 rushing yards with 15 more scores. That's 37 touchdowns through 6 games. And he's the most dynamic player in the state.
Number 52, Xavion Haslett.
If you got one side of the ball, you got to have the other side of the ball. He is the monster on the defensive side, and when you look at this, he's got 16 sacks in 6 games, number 6 in the nation, and number 1 here in this state.
Number 5, Cameron Fields.
Mr. All-Purpose. He's got 923 receiving yards, 11 touchdowns through the air, 549 rushing yards with 8 more touchdowns, and a kickoff return for a TD for 20 total touchdowns.
Hey, they said in the back of the day, he's electric. Anytime he touches the ball, you just don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, gentlemen, so we're talking about a 3-headed monster here for the Wildcats. Let's talk about those gentlemen and the impact that they're having not only on their team but also football here in Kansas. Not just KCK, but football in Kansas.
Man, I think it's just a testament to the hard work. If you go back and you look at what they did during the summer, they put in work. These 3 men went to combine after combine in different states trying to improve. What their key is to bring something new back to the team so it could get them to what their goal was. And their goal, win playoffs.
Let's see here with 5 seconds to go. Dyer 3-point attempt, just in and out. And that's the end of the first quarter. Wow, what an exciting quarter, 35-20 as we look at this play here.
Look at that
nice
move right there.
Nice. By White, smooth
Nice
criminal.
Span period.
Yeah. Of course,
Yes, sir.
we had the awesome, exciting dunk with the left
Let
hand.
me take a look. You're not going to contest. And I'm a lefty. I'm partial to the lefties.
There you go, Southpaw.
Throw it
hey,
down.
you all will be back. You're watching the KCKPS Sports Network.
Want to stay up to date with everything happening at Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools? Visit the KCKPS newsroom.
Better snap this time. Line drive kick. Takes a bounce and picked up again by Fontroy, who's going to make a couple moves, make a couple guys miss. There he goes. Fontroy off to the house.
There it goes. He let us know, too. And just like that.
I know his dad is happy right now.
Kiki Fontroy with the punt return for the touchdown. Punt return of about 64 yards.
What's the irony on that, Chuck? You had punted the ball to them, and they had a 6-yard punt return.
Right.
You kick it again, and
You get, yes.
Yeah.
And when people ask, hey, Coach, why do you make them kick the ball again? Because they're tired. They just ran 40 yards down the field. They get to run 40 yards down the field again. That's why you do that.
Well, Kiki made them pay.
He made them pay.
And that puts the Eagles up 33-0 with 9 minutes left here in the second half, in the second quarter.
Second quarter.
Yeah, not even the second half yet, second quarter.
There's been 2 touchdowns in this quarter. 2 minutes off the clock, 3 minutes off the clock.
And right now, what I see across the field from Creekside, I see demoralization. They're just demoralized.
Yeah, they can't figure it out.
They can't figure this out.
Run or pass or defense.
Oh, there's going in for the 2-point, like another bad snap.
Oh,
Make the
even a
turn,
bad
and
snap.
he's able to get there.
He got it.
Yes, he's able to get there for the
Legend
2-point
Even a
conversion.
bad snap works.
Coach, you got to love that the head coach
No play of the game. Actually, we'll just stick with the player of the game.
Here she's out.
In the next 4 seconds. I thought there was a little double dribble, but they're not going to call it, and that's the end of the game, 38-2 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Our player of the game tonight has been none other than the one and only number 4,
Jeremiah Sanford.
And you called it. She has played an excellent game throughout, and so we're very proud of her. Congratulations to Coach Williams and his team. Hey, one game down. One more game to go.
One more fantastic.
Thank you all for watching KCKPS Sports Network. The Lady Bulldogs win 38-2. We'll be back after this brief message for our second game. The Hawks against the Bulldogs here at Wyandotte High School.